According to recent studies, the percentage of young men who are single is almost twice as high as the percentage of young women who are not in a relationship. In fact, nearly 60% of young men are currently single, while only about 30% of young women are unattached. This statistic has sparked many debates and controversies, with various factors being blamed for the discrepancy in the relationship status of young men and women. So, let's explore some of these factors. Firstly, some people argue that men are simply more commitment-phobic than women and are therefore more likely to remain single. Others believe that men are less likely to settle down because they have more options and are less interested in monogamous relationships. Another debatable topic is the impact of modern technology on dating and relationships. With the rise of dating apps and online communication, some people contend that young men are more likely to remain single because they have too many choices and can easily find hookups without committing to a relationship. Others assert that technology has made it easier for people to find meaningful connections, and that the high percentage of single young men is simply a reflection of changing societal norms and expectations. Another factor that has been debated is the impact of the current economic climate on relationships. With many young men struggling to find stable, well-paying jobs, some are saying that they are more likely to remain single because they feel they cannot support a family. And also, many young women are not willing to enter into a relationship with a young man for that exact same reason, not having enough financial resources to support a relationship and the potential of a future family together. Others argue that young men are simply choosing to prioritize their careers over relationships, and that economic factors are not the main driver of the high percentage of single young men. There is the question of whether gender stereotypes and societal norms are adding to the high percentage of single young men. Some advance the idea that men are under social pressure to prioritize their careers over relationships, and that traditional gender roles make it more difficult for men to find partners who share their values and interests. Others believe that young men are simply making a rational choice to focus on their personal goals, and that societal norms have little impact on their relationship status. Finally, it is worth considering the potential impact of mental health and well-being on young men's relationship status. Studies have shown that young men are at higher risk for depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges, which can impact their ability to form and maintain relationships. While there is no single explanation for the high percentage of single young men in the U.S., it is clear that a complex range of social, cultural, and economic factors are at play. We hope we have covered some of the most controversial yet informative and engaging topics of this subject, and we'd love to hear your opinion in the comments below.